Hi guys, we're at your inspection for 5223 Tendilla, and there's our inspector, Steve. We love him.
Hi, Tonya. So,
So we're going to get the rundown now.
got a pretty darn good house here. It was built post-war kind of house that they wanted to have the grandkids growing up in. So It's been taken well care of. There are some things to take a look at, of course. That's what I'm here for. So, cut to the chase, we need to have a plumber come out and look at some waste lines and at the dishwasher installation, get the bathroom all tuned up, get the sink draining properly and the toilet flushing properly. Easy stuff for a plumber. Maybe a day's work, maybe 2 days' work at the most for a plumber. You'll have my full report, PDF in color with pictures and all of that, but I'm just giving you an overall view on it. So the plumber will come out. You do have the solar water heating system on the roof. I don't do that. The seller can give you all the information on that. Water heater's 5 years old, expected 8 to 12 year lifespan. Electrical panel, 200 amps, that'll run this house and the one next door. There is some unsafe wiring in the garage and under the sink, kitchen sink. Piece of cake for an electrician to fix that. We've got the heating system in the living room and hallway. Those are called waffle foot heaters. Whenever you step on it, you'll know that you only do that once. So, but it's in good condition. It's all doing fine. Somebody's been down there and done some work on it. So and he has been keeping it cleaner than usual. Does need to be cleaned out every year. Good hose vac. And the heating system should work fine. On the roof, we have the attic access in the hallway. Very little insulation up there, probably 4 to 6 inches max. If you wanted to have more put in, you'd have 8 to 12 inches of insulation put in for more energy efficiency. The composition shingle roof is doing okay. It's probably nearing halfway through its life. It's getting beat up by the sunlight, and there's getting places where the shingles are getting eaten by the sunlight. But so far, it looks like it's keeping the water out, and it's not blowing off the roof, which is good. I would recommend getting gutters added all the way around the house to catch the water, especially at the back of the house, and to direct it off to the street area instead of going onto the property. Foundation is doing fine. Somebody's been doing some work under there. The work is not complete. There are some what are considered significant cracks that look like they've been epoxied, which is filled up with the epoxy material, but they don't have the exterior rebar installed yet. There's about 4 of those. The bolts are in place. There's some posts under the house that are shifted over off of the pier a little bit. There's some that are leaning. Those are probably the results of the Northridge quake. And other than that, the foundation is doing fine. On the back wall, we have the foundation vents right next to the drainage channel. And those should be worked out somehow with a little curb or something, so when the drainage channel is running full in one of our gully washers that we have every few years, that the water's not just flooding under the house. There's indications of water under the house in the past, and I want to keep it out of there, keep a dry home, a happy home. Exterior of the house is doing fine. There's some windows over on the bedroom side that need to be scraped and painted. It's old wood window frames. Time for a paint job on those. On the garage area, there's 4 steps down from the kitchen floor. Should have a handrail there. And because anything over 3 steps is supposed to have a rail. The garage is a fire safety area. There's a couple of places on the common wall that have had holes put in them and they're running electric wires through, and those were not filled with the fireproof caulk. So we need a $15 tube of fireproof caulk to get the fire rating back in on the garage area. On the exterior of the house, we're doing fine, other than the painting on the windows. On the grounds, we do have drainage issues that definitely need to be looked at. We've got the drainage channel along the right rear. When that fills up, then it's going to go under the house. It needs to get those vents properly protected so that the water won't go in. Under the deck, the
How do you
patio
properly
deck,
protect those drains?
concrete curb
Okay.
that doesn't block the airflow, so that you get the air in but not the water. So you load concrete curb buildup around it.
Okay.
I can't tell what is the condition of the drainage underneath the patio because all you can see is the wood deck. And we need to get gutters and downspouts all the way around the roof. Catch the water and get it off the house. Get it away from the foundation. That's about $1,000 for the seamless metal gutters, no big deal. Some of the windows in the home, especially on the south side, are dual pane. That's nice. We have on the floors, there's some cracked tiles in the breakfast area. Not a big deal. The hardwood floors are the kill floor type hardwood floors. Taking very good care of them. Very tight construction, very nice. On the enclosed patio, we have a trellis with the fiberglass panels over it, and the stringers from the back wall to the outside wall are smaller sized than is recommended for that span. You should probably have 2x10s running across there instead of 2x6s. And then they figure that that's good enough. But I don't see any signs of sagging, I don't see any signs of failure. It's just that it's undersized timbers. What's it holding up? It's holding up fiberglass. So, all right. The moving to the interiors, we've got the fireplace with the worn masonry inside the firebox, ashes on the floor, can't see everything. The ash door, the little cast iron ash door is missing. The flue is dirty, needs to be cleaned by a chimney cleaner. And you have glass doors on the front of the fireplace. Those get just as hot as the fire. When the fire's working, it might be good to keep a portable screen around that to keep the fingers off the hot glass. In the bathroom, the sink is draining slowly. The toilet flushes hard. You have to hold the handle up to make it flush. Plumber can take care of those. In the kitchen, the dishwasher needs to have an air gap installed by a plumber. There's no air gap, and that's a requirement for that installation. The dishwasher is older. The racks inside are rusting out.
So what's the fix on that? Just get a new dishwasher?
That's what I'd recommend.
Okay.
And if you get a new dishwasher, have them install it with an air gap, and then you cover it.
And then recover it. Got it.
That's about it. So it's basically some plumbing pipes under the house, slow sink drain, toilet needs to be adjusted, and dishwasher installation for a plumber. Drainage issues should be addressed so we get all of that under control and don't have the chance of the water coming under the house. And a little bit of tune-up inside the garage for fire safety. And then on your stairs to the garage, the stairs at the front porch, they're both 4 steps, should have a handrail just for proper safety.
Okay. And that eye over there is working properly on the stove? I heard it tick, 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 tick.
Oh, there's one burner that doesn't light properly. And you could probably move in and after a month or two, call your home warranty in for $65. They'll come out and fix it.
Okay. So there we go. And that is your inspection rundown with
Yep.
Steve Nichols at 5223 Tendilla. Thanks, guys.